Hello, you huggable lollipop. I am Joseph the Huggist, and welcome to Movie Review in Quotation Marks. And I am reviewing today, on this episode, Atlantis, The Lost Empire. And I thought I had the game for this, for PS1. I did not. I was thinking of Treasure Planet, which is now on my movie list to watch, because I just realized I've never seen that one either. But, alright. Atlantis The Lost Empire, released June 22nd, 2001. A young adventurer named Milo Thatcher joins an intrepid group of explorers to find the mysterious lost continent of Atlantis. It was budgeted, estimated 90 million to 120 million. It grossed over 180 million. Estimated. This is from Wikipedia, the budget. So, when I first put in this movie, it was, by the way, the game I'm playing is Split Second. I'm not very good at racing games, and I didn't realize this was on easy, so whatever. This is more of a podcast video than an actual gameplay video. I'm not going to be commenting on that. But when I first put this onto my Plex to watch, I saw that it was the Rotten Tomatoes marker was at 49 and the audience score was at 53. I didn't think it was all that bad. I definitely don't see why it's 49 on Rotten Tomato. I thought it's a little bit better than that, and definitely more entertaining than that. It's refreshing in a world where Disney's basically doing nothing but live action movies, Star Wars movies, and Marvel movies to get a animated movie. So let's get into my least favorite scene is when the captain of the ship, not sure what his name is, betrays the other Milo that was coming a mile away. But whatever. My most favorite scene is when they actually first meet the Atlantis. I thought that was pretty cool. So actor, I don't have that many actors I want to talk about. Like, actor one, Michael J. Fox, who played Milo, was pretty good in the voice acting role. I definitely appreciated him in the role. He has a very iconic voice. And that, like, the rest of the voice acting is pretty good. Like, it definitely, like, the voice actor for Mole was good. The voice acting was on point in this movie. So I really don't have that much to comment about that. So I actually have more notes than I usually do. When I do a movie, my biggest fear is I won't have enough notes. And this one came pretty easy. So this is very beginning. The movies take place in 1914. So, during the beginnings of World War I, Milo wants to go looking for Atlantis. Doesn't seem too smart to me, especially when he wanted to go into Europe to do this, but it was during a neutral country. I think it was Iceland. Note number 2. The Shepherd's Journal is just a MacGuffin for the movie. It's pretty much where everything, like, they wouldn't be able to do anything without that plot device. So I liked it. Number 3, this is why I didn't mention him in my actors category. Oh my god, Ernest is Cookie. So the Jules, what's his name? Jim Varney is the voice actor for the cook of the expedition, Cookie, and it's hilarious. Just completely hilarious to me to hear him do that. Number 4, the shipwreck boneyard was pretty cool. Like, every ship that came near Atlantis just got destroyed by this lobster-controlled machine. I thought that was insanely awesome. Great defensive weapon. It's kind of weird because we find out later in the movie that their power source comes from the very center, and that's why they're still young for thousands of years and all that, and all these other things. But the machine that's not that close to the center of Atlantis is still getting powered. I wonder how that is. I didn't think about that when the movie was going on. The P-880 is amusing at first, but gets really annoying after a while. I thought some of her jokes at the beginning were amusing, but then they just kept going on and on, like some of them really just completely drove me off the wall. She annoyed me. That was the only real part of the movie that I thought could have been better. Like her involvement kind of sucked. Alright, so this is after they start driving up to the mountains. It's a two-person truck. Why didn't they put someone else in the truck who can drive? I will admit that towing it is probably funnier, but it's not as practical. Number 7, fireflies that actually blast into fire is pretty cool. I very much enjoyed that part. And that whole scene. And then I actually started. I did so many notes that my hand was getting tired, and I was pausing the moment. ESPN giving me some breaking news there. My hand was getting tired, so I actually just started talking into my phone. So Cookie just made a reference to Sweet Mother of Jefferson Davis, as in the Confederate President Jefferson Davis. That part's a little weird. I know he's from the South, and from that point, the Civil War wasn't that far removed. But it's not like Jefferson Davis was a name most people would be familiar with. A lot of people who were watching this movie probably weren't that familiar with history and didn't even know who that is, probably. Is it really smart to drive trucks on a rope bridge where you don't know the complete strength? So that's one note, and then I kind of doubled it up because it happened one after another. And when Mo says he's so excited, the explosions expert, that I don't remember his name, moves to the side, as in Mo's getting a hard on, and the explosions guy just moves to the side. That was a very adult joke. I enjoyed that one a lot. And then my final actual note that I wrote down. So did they leave the doctor behind to care for the King of Atlantis, or did he choose to stay with Milo because he wasn't in that scene with them when he was when Milo was standing up to them, and after he got punched, and then the rest of the crew stayed back with him. He wasn't in that scene. He was just caretaking for, or I didn't see him in that scene. Actually, I still have the movie queued up. I'm try to find that scene, see if he was in that scene, because I did not see him in that scene. So it was kind of cruel that they just assumed that he would stay behind. So I'm trying to confirm if he was in that scene or not. My ratings for the movie on a 1 to 10, it's a 6 for me. Not bad, not a bad movie, not a great movie. It's a really decent movie. And then out of 1 out of 5, it's a 4 recommendation. So it's a pretty high recommendation. Still a pretty fine movie here. Yeah, he's not in the scene. They just left him behind. I guess he chose to stay there, but whatever. That's pretty funny. Alright. So, that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching the video. I don't think I have anything planned out in advance for next week yet. I'll look at my schedule real quick. movie review. And nope, nothing in next week. In a few weeks, my next few movies will be planned out. Like, uh, it's going to be the 30th anniversary of the TMNT movie, the original one, so I'll be doing that. But thanks for watching. I will see you next week for a movie that will be a surprise to you and me. Assuming anyone watches this. I don't think anyone is. Bye.